Revelation 13, verse 9.
Yep.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity should go in captivity. So who led the Negroes into captivity? This is out the Bible. This ain't my words. This is out the Bible. Read it.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword, mean a weapon, must be killed with a sword. It says must. It says must. Keep going.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So whoever the saints is, they will be praying that whoever led them in captivity should go in captivity. They will be praying that whoever killed them with the sword must be killed with the sword. Hey, brother, come talk to me. I see you right here. I was just trying to get the precept up.
I like that word.
Huh? You paying attention?
Yeah.
I ain't know if you had any questions. I was just in the spirit.
I'm letting y'all talk. I see y'all going back and forth. I thought y'all was on camera shooting this camera video.
Oh, yeah, we put it on YouTube so it can spread out so more people.
Yeah, man, I'm a preacher.
You a preacher?
That's one of my traits.
You a preacher?
Yeah, I can preach.
So you know about...
I know how to make some about what's going on today.
You know what's going on today? You know with them trying to bring in the new system and everything, the new world order, trying to bring in the chip and everything and hook everything up. They trying to get rid of the cash, the dollar, and they trying to bring in digital coin.
Oh, really?
You know about that?
Digital coin?
Yeah, I mean, what you think they're doing? They're trying to collapse the economy, get rid of fiat currency, which is paper cash. And why you think Bitcoin is so big right now?
Well, you know, they did that before, and it didn't go to a crisis because it started off smaller. It's always been one thing together.
Yep.
When we came up, how old are you?
28.
How old are you?
Same age,
28
28.
too?
Yep.
So I'm 35. So when I started, it was a coin.
Yep.
And then...
You said it was a coin?
Yeah, it started from
gold and
dime.
Gold and silver.
Yep, gold and silver. And then it got to bronze. So the bronze came in. The plated that was depleted. It's not gold, it's plated. It's called plated.
Yep.
This wasn't plated. This wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
I already had these in the gold.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
These nothing. Even if it's real, this is real.
It just got to
You
go
get one of these
over.
right here.
Yeah.
I'm dead shit like that one on your neck.
Yeah.
It's more real. See how that one feel? See how that's just diamond?
Yeah.
It's real.
It's diamond, diamond and gold.
Yeah. See the ropes? I like the ropes too. Like if there was silver ropes.
Pure gold.
Well, just white ropes. You know what I mean? See, when these go in, and they've been in now, but it just, it's rare, you know.
Yeah.
And like I say,
they went from that, the coins, and then they went to fiat currency cash.
right, and then they went to stamps. They went to the stamp. Remember the stamp?
Yep.
Stamp
And you remember the
small.
Now you remember your money. It's supposed to be backed by gold. You're supposed to be able to take it to the bank and then get your gold. So when they went from the coins, right, gold and silver, and they went to cash, we had to go with them, right? Now everybody use cash.
Yeah.
So now when they get rid of cash and they go to the digital thing, guess what? In order for you to eat, in order for you to buy, sell, you gonna have to go with the new system, the same way we use cash right now.
Right.
But that's the mark of the beast. The Lord speaks about it. Go to Revelation 13, verse 16. The Lord speaks about it. It's a new system that they coming up with. Verse 15. And the Lord speaking about it. If you choose this system, then you kind of choosing them to be your God.
Right.
You gotta rely on the true Lord, because the Lord gonna do something where He gonna make everybody choose a side. Everybody say, look, we follow the Lord, but then we follow America. The Lord's not for America, because America's wicked. The same way He destroyed all these other nations because they was wicked, He destroyed us when we was in power. On the time of King Solomon, we came down, and eventually we went into slavery because we were being wicked.
Oh, okay.
So if you wicked, the Lord gonna destroy it. This place is not a righteous place.
Oh no, I told somebody the other day, I'm gonna persecute the wicked.
Yeah.
I mean that. I'm persecuted with it.
Yeah. And guess what?
I got it anyway. I make it all the time. I just got above, baby.
And you wanna know what?
I'm gonna snatch them right by them.
And you wanna know what? You wanna know what? That's spiritual, because the Lord said, That's spiritual because the Lord said He gonna give us power. Go to Revelation 2. The Lord said He gonna give us power to do that.
Revelation 2.
Oh yeah.
Start at verse
but see, that's here. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got those there for. Those there are harnesses.
Yeah.
Those are loose harnesses.
Yeah.
Those are harnesses to shoot beams to block.
Yeah.
To try to cast.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Now, let me read you this because the Lord said He gonna give us that power. You in Revelation 2?
Yeah.
Verse 27.
Verse 25.
Revelation 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast until I come.
Yep.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him I will give power over the
So
nation.
we gotta adore to the end. We gotta last in this thing, keep the work, keep doing what the Lord told us to do. We doing the same thing the Lord was doing. He was out there teaching, preaching until the Lord comes. Then He gonna say what? He said He gonna give us what?
He's going to give you power.
Keep reading. Read it. The last part.
But that which ye will, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him I will give power over the nation.
Power over the nations. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Stay.
To him I shall give power over the nations. Verse 27. And he shall rule with them, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
He said He should rule them with a rod of iron. Keep going.
Okay, keep going. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received to my father. Even as I received of my
So
father.
the Lord said the same power He received of His Father, the one that sits on the throne, the one they call God, He said He's going to give that to people to rule over other nations and break them with a rod of iron. Why? Because that's righteous judgment. We just read it in Revelation 13. Those that took us in captivity, you might love them, you might feel a certain type of way about them, but the Lord said we're going to get to take them in captivity. That's righteous judgment. That's fair. That's fair. You ever heard of an eye for an eye? That's where they get it from. So the Lord gonna give us power to take those into captivity. Right now we at the bottom. They called us Negroes. This is all stuff they put on us. You know what I mean? This ain't our true name. What are we? Are we black? That's a color. Nobody's black. Nobody's white.
Right,
You take a white man and you put a white piece of paper up to him, it does not match up with his skin.
Yeah.
Nobody's black. If I take a black crayon,
Have you ever liked the Book of Nam?
the Book of Nam?
Yeah.
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love the
Book of Nam is good.
All of them. Yep.
Yeah. It's really like more like when you go like you in your vibe and you thinking in the daytime.
Yep.
Going to sleep, wake up certain time of day, you meditate. You know.
Yep. Really
Book
the
of
whole
Nam is
Bible.
a very good book, man. I got a patent thing over there, man. I wrote by merchants, man. I was looking at the Book of Nam, man. It's more for the world. There'll never be another book out that book. You can look at that Bible a billion times. You told me over there, I said, man, what about the book of, people don't preach.
Yeah.
They don't preach correctly.
Yep.
They preach. I made a preacher realize in me when I was a kid
What?
that will of a color of a person should never be devoured.
Yeah,
You should never devour a person's color. You
Color
should
is
never devour a person where a person got to go. You should never devour where a person can't be on time. You should never, everything you do, see that car right there, that Mercury, you cannot stop that car. That car 5 right now, guess what? No Ford is better than that car. They got Mariners. They didn't have the Mariners when we was kids. They had the Mariners when we was kids. They had the Mountaineer. They brought the Mountaineer. Then they brought the
But
Ford.
color is something that's made up, though.
Yeah.
We wasn't calling ourselves black.
Yeah, but
before,
you can hear through everything.
Right.
You can hear through it. You can be standing right here and hear your, you know what I'm saying? You can be, it just sound like over years.
You read the book of Obadiah? You read the book of Obadiah?
I read the whole Bible.
How you feel about the book of Obadiah?
Obadiah, I gotta get back into it. But
get back into it.
Let me tell you something I know about that Bible. It don't tell you. One thing about the Bible, it never says where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Africa can be here.
It tells us.
Africa ain't the only place in the world that make money. You know what we've been told for years? A lot of other people trying to bribe me into casting the next person next to you. Casting those that ain't here yet.
Yeah.
Casting the ones that got to be out. Casting the ones that don't belong in prison for 60 years of their lives.
Exactly.
They can hear that know that they don't belong there.
That's
Okay?
what we out here teaching.
I've been on this house too.
And that's what we out here teaching.
No doubt in this world tells nobody that they can be more than the next.
Right.
There's no material in this world. I told somebody, no shirt, no walk, no talk. You can walk 10 billion blocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. This is made of light. Where we go?
You should read the book of Obadiah though, and
Okay.
kind of do whatever
It's been a while since I read the
whatever little thing you did on the book of
Obadiah.
Yeah,
I never read that. I've seen that in there, but
it's one chapter.
then they got them switched. Then they got them some books they got them switched, like the red print is different from.
Oh yeah.
They
different
moved because now it was in the new translation. No, it was not translation, but the book I was looking at yesterday.
No, read this, verse 6.
Deuteronomy 7, verse 6.
Talk about the Israelites, us.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a very special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Lord chose a people to be above all people on the face of the earth. Read out the Bible.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondage.
So the Lord said he chose us, and even today, he said he chose one holy people to be above all people. That's the so-called Israelites. We went into slavery. Go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And tell me if this sounds like slavery, right? Tell me if this sounds like slavery. We went into slavery because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of our Lord.
68, yep. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way wherefore I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Read that with you.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Right.
Now look, check this out. Sabrina, Egypt. The word Egypt means a hard place, like a hard bondage place. Okay. So this is saying the Lord said, look, he gonna bring us into slavery again with ships. We know who went into slavery on ships. There's only one people that fit the bill, right? Now he said, by the way whereof, until thee thou should not see it no more, because we didn't see our homeland no more. Ever since our people came to America, we never went back to our homeland, which is actually Israel, Jerusalem, which is a part of Africa. People don't know that. Jerusalem is a part of Africa. Now it says, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold for your enemies. So who are we sold to? It said we were sold to our enemies. So the people that took us slavery, who are they? You can like them, have friends all day, but there are enemies, the Lord said. It says for bondman means slave man, and bondwoman means slave woman, and no man should buy you, meaning no man should save us. No man should redeem us. No man should take us out of the slavery. Martin Luther King tried, right? But it didn't work. Malcolm X tried, but it didn't work. You had Marcus Gummy, he tried to take the Garvey, he tried to take a bunch of black people back to Africa on a ship. How can he do it? You had the Black Panthers, right? You had the Black Panthers. They tried to stand up. Originally you had the gangs, GD. They was trying to protect the neighborhoods and stuff like that. So every single time we try to save ourselves and we try to get ourselves out of this slavery, it never worked. Why? You wanna know why? Because that's for the Lord. The Lord's name is gonna be glorified. He's not gonna let us save ourselves. He's not gonna let no man rise up and save us, because the Lord's gonna come back and save us. And then we're gonna give our praises to the Lord. We're gonna be like, look, man, Revelations 15. We're gonna be singing the song of Moses, because what did he do when he saved the Israelites during Egypt? He saved them out of Egypt and he destroyed the Egyptians. And then they gave praise to the Lord. They said, look, Lord, thank you. So it's the same thing with America. When the Lord destroys this place and he takes his people, because he didn't save all people in Egypt. He only saved the Israelites out of Egypt. Yeah, during the time of Moses, when he saves us out of this place, we're going to be praying to the Lord and saying, thank you for destroying America and saving our people. Revelation 15 from the top.
Revelation 15, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues.
Yep.
For in them is filled up with the wrath of the Most High.
So the Lord gonna have wrath. What is the Lord so mad about?
And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
That's the lake of fire. So you see it,
image and over his mark and over the number of his name.
That means you're not going to be a part of his new digital system. You're not going to take his chip. Keep going.
Stand on the seat of glass, having the hearts of the Most High.
Yep. Everything going to be going. Keep going.
And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works. Lord God Almighty, just and true are thy ways, thy King of saints.
Yep, so we gonna be singing like to the Lord, like, man, great and glory, great are thy works, Lord. You destroyed this place, you did great works. We gonna be thanking the Lord for taking us out of slavery, man. That's the only way we gonna get free. Like, imagine this, we're the only people, imagine the so-called Jews still under Hitler. The currency that they use is Nazis currency. That's where we at today. We went to slavery in a place, and your money, if you take $1 out your pocket, guess who faces it? The people that took you on slavery. The money that you use in order to buy your food, to pay your power bill, your water, your electricity, the money that you use got the face of the people that took you in slavery to this day. To this day.
Yeah.
And and there ain't nothing we can do about it but pray to our Lord, and like you said, wait upon the Lord, and the Lord gonna come back and save us. That's just the message. The Lord's name he's a Hebrew Israelite. The Lord's name is Yahweh. Now they say Jesus in there, but the letter J wasn't even created when the Lord was walking the earth.
Okay.
So that can't be as correct. He was a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. His mother was from the tribe of Judah. His father was from the tribe of Judah. So he's a Hebrew Israelite, and his name is Yahweh Shai. In the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh Shai means savior, because he's coming back to save. And then Yahweh is the Father. His name means he exists. Because he is. He beginning to end, he created his son, which created the world. And that's the message, The Lord gonna come back and say the Native Americans, Latinos, Negroes, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. The name of the Father is Yahweh. The name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. And he's gonna put those in slavery that took us in slavery and destroy America. That's the gospel. Got anything else?
That's it. That's good, man. I like that, man. That's good, man. You 29 years old, man. You got good message, man. Y'all both share that all the time?
Yeah, we be down here all the time.
Oh, really?
We be down here on Sundays. Come down here and meet us down here.
Wow.
It's just the spirit of the Lord, man. Before the Lord does anything, he sends his prophets out there. So here you is, got brothers that our people in slavery been destroyed, but here it is, we can break down this Bible.
One thing that I want to also tell you, ask you, did you know that we really don't work?
We don't work? We in slavery.
Hard. I know that. I know. Ain't no more of that. It just really, it was not slavery. But at the same time, with slavery, it just didn't mean that we're not enslaved. We are not enslaved by what the words we use out of our mouth.
We're in captivity. We're a subject to them.
We never say with the words we use out of our mouth and how we say it. We're not enslaved because they white or black.
No, that's fake. I told you that color stuff, that's made up.
I'm telling you, I'm talking about what we say. I say what we say.
Now let me ask you this: do you got a birth certificate?
Do I?
You might not have it with you, but you have one original.
No, I don't.
Do you have a SSN number?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's paperwork on you that the United States owns. If you commit a crime, you can't go down the street as fast as you want to. You are subject to their law.
But you know what? That's not true.
Guess
you
what?
Can walk from here. You can walk from anywhere. You can get on a bicycle.
Yep.
Motorcycle.
Yep.
You got them white motorcycle. Where we gonna go? If we gonna go UK, where we gonna go?
Guess what? You can't do it. You
can get on a motorcycle and ride that motherfucker. You can't.
You wanna know how you can't?
I've been believing that for years.
You wanna know how
I ain't letting that go.
But you wanna know how you can't? Because remember when the shutdown
some of that states don't exist.
Remember when the shutdown happened? What happened when the shutdown happened? I can't say the word because YouTube, but when everything got shut down and everybody had to stay at home. What happened if you was out on the streets?
What happened?
So, when the shutdown happened, just not too recently, they told everybody to stay home. Who told you that? Right? And what would have happened? You would have got punished if you didn't stay home. So that lets you know you're still enslaved. Because they have the power at any time to come out and say, shut down, curfew. Everybody has to be in at 8 o'clock. Ain't nothing you can do about it, ain't nothing he can do, ain't nothing I can do about it. They can come out at any time and say there's a curfew. There's a nationwide curfew, 8 o'clock. So that shows you that it's an illusion that we have power, that we can do whatever we want, but we can't. You can't go down this street at 80 and somebody gonna come pull you over. You can't fly over this city. They gonna come knock you out the sky with a missile if you don't. So you can't do what you wanna do. And guess what? If you make money, you got to pay something called taxes. If you go buy a house, guess what you got to do? You got to pay property taxes. Why? Why can't I just buy my house and own it and don't have to pay nobody? Why do I got to pay a property tax? You're paying property tax to the government. The government owns you. That's why you have an SSN number. It's a number that owns you, that links to you. If they wanted to come down here and falsely accuse you of something, they could take you right now to the county building. You got to fight a case. You say you innocent to guilty, you really guilty to innocent. They come down here and accuse any one of us of anything. You go sit in the county building, you got to bond out. Or you got to sit in there, you got to get a warrant, and then you have to prove that you would, you was in the right. How is that freedom? You're not free. It's an illusion of freedom.
Like you said though, a guy told me, man, years ago, he said, man, I'm gonna tell you something more factual than anything. He said, man, you're not counting by your color, you're counting by what people use out of their mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
she said, no,
but you want to know what it's the spirit. It's really your spirit.
She won't help, man. She's still the same person. But the thing is this, it's because we don't believe that what we say out of our mouth won't go far. It will. When we sit up at home thinking that these people can hear us saying, well, this nigga, this bitch, and try to run from groups, it's no, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Nowhere. We're going out the universe?
No,
it's 10 universes? Really?
But you know what? We just read there in Revelation 15.
Ain't no, hey man, ain't no
wait for the Lord.
I'm telling you, man.
Come here.
Hey man, ain't nothing but that thing in your head is Jim.
I gotta get you to put that hat on camera, man. He got to make America great hat, man. Look.
That's the only hat I'm ever wear, man. Till I croak. I ain't letting that go.
America not gonna be made great, man.
Okay.
Like that hat
if people in the 1800s live, there's people in the 70s, 60s, 50s. Man, they won't. Man, they didn't need this shit.
Do you understand that the Lord is going to destroy America?
The 1800s.
Yeah, we got elders.
People have lived to be 175, 200 years.
Abraham.
I know 100-year-old people that live and walk. I'm trying to get up.
Hey man.
Shit, get out of clowning. Why don't you people live 100 or more?
But you know the Lord.
Drink motor oil. You know what they put in them cars? They don't put no black oil in none of them cars. None. One kind of the world, another stupid mistake you have to fail.
All right, man. Nice to meet you.
I'm a cause.
He gave you the message.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice talk.
Hey,
see us.
bro, whales live 14. It's one whale in this world, beluga. That boy live 14 million years.
Hey, see us.
How do I live at? Guess what? Drink some motor oil. Bro, motor oil at the gas station? Man, shit. I'm serious.
Hey, see us down
here. Drink a little bit, you won't get sick. You be fine.
See us down here next weekend.
You got that from me.
Hey, see us down here next weekend.
No,
we be down here Sunday.
I don't know about that.
We be down here Sunday.
Motor oil help. It will.
All right.
I put it in my relative's mouth.
Hey, let us get back to regular business.